Good morning, my friends, and happy Sunday. I hope you're all having a great start to your weekend. In the chat today, we have Spiper, good morning to you. We have Zephyronicus, good morning to you. And we have Jasper123, good morning to you. And a happy Father's Day to everyone. Happy Father's Day to you, Jasper. Happy Father's Day to all. Depending on which country you're in, of course, not every country celebrates that on the same day. Hope you're all having a great end to your week, or start to your week, depending on how you, consider Sundays. We are playing URU, Complete Chronicles. Where we are, we're at the back of the slave pit on Teledan. And we have a puzzle here that I have been told by the Discord is a puzzle so dumb that the hint is, please let us just tell you how to solve it. So we're going to give ourselves a 10-minute timer on this one before we give up, because we spent a lot of last episode being stuck. I don't want to spend a lot of this episode being stuck on a puzzle that we finished last time on either. In other news, we have hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is an amazing milestone to reach, and I'm so proud, and I'm really thankful that all of you guys are supporting the channel, and that you guys are finding the channel so interesting and engaging, and so thank you for helping me to achieve that milestone, and we'll do something to celebrate it. I'm not sure what yet. But give me a bit to think about. If you got any ideas, let me know in the Discord. On Twitch, we are super close to hitting 200 followers as well. So we are really, really close to that milestone too. It's amazing to hit such a milestone. Next big one is 1,000, right? I can't imagine. When I started this, I didn't think we'd hit 500, to be honest. But yeah, it's amazing that you guys find all this stuff so entertaining, and I love streaming for you guys, and I love recording for you guys. Rem came out this week and is absolutely blowing all my other statistics out of the water. Rem is already at nearly 500 views after a couple of days, which is the fastest any of my videos have ever taken off. And yeah, it really feels like the channel's gaining a lot of momentum, which is really amazing. And thank you all very much for your congratulations. We've got Nev Eagleson in the chat, Blazing Fernie in the chat, Darkfay13 in the chat. Good morning to all of you. Okay, right. 10-minute timer. We're going to start it right now. It's 9:19 where I am. So we've got 10 minutes to try and work this out. Let's do it. Right. We have cables here. Cables which go through a little eye here, down through here. This thing clearly supposed to be a lever. Now, it doesn't seem to make a sound, any particular sound. Now, it looks like we're missing an element to this. And there's staining on the ground as if that element used to be here. Now, of course, we shouldn't forget about the jump button, because, let's be honest, right? It was only a matter of time before Myst just threw a platforming section at us. We've already introduced the jump in episode 1, right, back in the cleft, so we just shouldn't forget that that's an option for us. Now, if we go back up here, we've got an awning out the front, and in the cave we have the book which is hidden, but I don't think the book is relevant to this point. What we need to do is we need to open up a shortcut, fiddle with this puzzle again from the other side, then zip back round to here and use the book. That's that. So I don't think the book is relevant to this puzzle. You vaguely remember this from when it first came out, but you've totally forgotten. The Discord was critical, let's say, of the design of this puzzle. Okay. We've got to look. Got to look for things that are interactable here. So that thing that's flying up, not sure that's... I don't know, it could be. Nah, I can't seem to reach it. I see what you guys mean though, because there doesn't really seem to be much possibility space to this puzzle. Is it like a... We gotta kick the door down. No! No! Oh, that's mad. That's mad. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I've kind of been sent a bit by that. That's so dumb. Okay. Oh dear. A minute. Oh dear, I need a tissue. Wow. GG's. Thanks, guys. That was surprisingly fast. The literal definition of banging your head against a wall for a puzzle. I thought you might get it if you hit that thought process. Keep in mind that your body is also a physics object. Yes, of course. Of course. Do you know what, though? Do you know what? I'm casting my mind back to Myst 4. Someone in the YouTube comments section will be able to confirm this. Someone in the YouTube comment section will be able to confirm this. But this now feels really familiar. I have a feeling in Myst 4 there was a discussion when we were on... Oh shoot, I actually can't remember the name of the age. The hippie age, with all the hippies on it. And... someone was discussing breaking a door down or something. Someone on YouTube will be able to confirm that, because there is a lot of viewers on YouTube who are like absolutely just mainlining this whole series and just smashing through it really quickly. So for them, for us, that was weeks ago. For them, that was like maybe, I don't know, 4 episodes ago or something. Serenia, that was it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, not sure what that is. Throw yourself against the drawbridge. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're not going to be stuck for too long. Fragile. Handle with care. So what have we got here? Shortcut unlocked? Not quite yet. Oh, we have got some things. We've seen that before. That I do not think is relevant. Yeah, it was in the discussion of what is the worst puzzle in the series. And a lot of people were saying, my worst puzzle in the series hasn't happened yet. Ah. So this is our ultimate goal, I guess, once we have all of the cloths. I will thank the game for not, like, hiding these cloths. Yeah? So far, we're only missing 2, and I'm assuming, at least as far as so far goes, none of them have been in, like, silly locations, right? Like, the cloths in the cleft were well hidden, but obviously you had your friend by the caravan to let you know. Oh, is that Shroomy? It sounded like a whale, didn't it? Huh. Ah, here we go. Right, so this is different to what we are. It's different to the other periscopes. Oh, hang on. Look. Look. There's a thing. There's a tea towel right there. Pachoo! Oh, we can zoom in and out. That's nice. Right. Yep. Right, let's try the other way round on that. Okay. Incidentally, if any of you did miss episode 1 of REM on YouTube this week, I would encourage you to check that out. If you're a fan of Myst, and let's be honest, if you're on this stream, you are probably a fan of Myst. You should definitely check out REM if you've not checked out REM. It's really good. Well, I'm enjoying it so far. Anyway, I will hold off saying it's really good until we've actually like completed it. But oh man, it is a platforming game. I'll hold off saying it's really good until we've actually completed it, of course. But it's got a very strong start. Check out check out the first 20 minutes of the video from Thursday over on the YouTube, and if it looks like something you'd enjoy, I'll give it a recommend. It's hard though. It's hard. It's definitely for people who want something more challenging than Myst, let's say. But yeah, or alternatively, just come and check out the videos and enjoy me being stuck. Someone on the Discord was I think it was actually Darkfay. I think it was you, wasn't it? Was saying on the Discord about the pros and cons between watching a game that you've not seen played, or watching a game that you've not played before. Actually, do you know what? It might have been Shroom Fire. Watching a game that you've not... Oh, no. It's chucked me off. We sort of slipped down. Well, that's okay, because we do have a shortcut back there via the Relto. We do have a shortcut back there via the Relto book. Hang on. Right. So yeah, let's go via the Relto book. You were the one that was happy I managed to get it running because you couldn't even get that far. Ah, fair, fair, fair. Hang on. Let me double check. Let me double check who it was. It might have been Shroom. Yes, I think it's Shroomfi. Was saying on the Discord, like, the pros and cons between, like, watching a game that you've never played before so you can sort of experience the being stuck and experience the discovery versus playing the game first, in which case you kind of, you know, you're not going to get spoiled if you were to play the game. But obviously we spend a lot of time in these games being quite stuck, so pros and cons, right? I mean, obviously, like, ultimately it's very much like a personal preference thing as to how you enjoy consuming the content, right? There's no correct way to do it. Right, what we need to do No, yeah, what we need to do, actually, is we need to go and swap the things on the slave side. Wait, hang on. Yeah, we need to go back this way, lock ourselves out of the back of this. You can't run down the stairs. Do you know what? That's actually kind of just advice for life, really. Don't run down the stairs. So yeah, so we're going to go and fiddle with the solution of the thing. And then lock ourselves out. And then Relto leaflet back. And then we get this book. So let's put that up. Hang on, wait. No, do you know what? Sorry, it was the first one, wasn't it? It was the first one. I think it was this one. There we go. Right. Yep. Good. So, there's the book now. And then we Relto leaflet back. And now we have access to that book. You watched Revelation at 1.5 to 2 times speed to be able to catch up. Hey, there's nothing wrong with watching these videos at 1.5 to 2 times speed if you're just watching them. It's an interesting one. The only time I wouldn't watch something at extra speed, I mean, so usually I don't watch things at extra speed. Sometimes I'll watch a TikTok at extra speed. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I watch YouTube or TikTok at double speed. The only times I don't watch things at extra speed is what I would call sort of creative works, ultimately. So, like, I saw a video of someone watching. It was really interesting. It's kind of going viral a little bit on TikTok at the moment. It's a video of someone watching Breaking Bad at 1.5 or 2 times speed, whilst playing Subway Surfer. Right? And it's like, okay, fine. Breaking Bad, I would definitely say, is one of those things that I don't think you really, with movies and with TV shows, I think you're losing some of the experience of it if you are just consuming it for the plot. Which sounds like an incredibly arrogant thing to say, of course. Or maybe it's a bit of a snobby thing to say. I'm not sure. But I think pacing, particularly if, you know, I think if a director or a screenwriter has put a lot of effort into the pacing of a narrative, I think you throw some of that away when you watch it on faster speeds. That's not to say that people that do it are wrong, of course. It's a personal preference, but I feel like you lose something by doing it. Oh, Bob Ogobo. Interesting. Well, we will grab a screen of that. And we'll add it to our notebook, which is just off screen for you guys. Yeah, do you know what? I have had a few people comment that this series is just a really enjoyable thing to have on in the background whilst they're doing other things, which is absolutely understandable. And okay, we picked something up there, but we do not have whatever that is in an inventory of any kind. Maybe that's going to be added to our Relto house. Well, hang on, that's Relto. That's the office. Huh. This isn't our Relto, though. That's a lot of books. What? Okay. There's a lot of possibilities there. Okay. We have read this one. Yeah, I guess this also kind of gives you a proposed order. Yeah? Teledon first. No, wait. Yeah. Teledon first. Then Galasin. Okay. So hang on, wait. Is this our Relto? Like it... Oh no, I'm wearing I'm wearing the outfit. No, we don't want that. I don't want to wear the outfit as soon as I've picked it up. Oh no, but that's not my wardrobe. Well, we couldn't get round the back of the island here in ours either. So... Now I'm assuming there are not going to be any books in here because they're all on the shelf. Maybe it's the journal then. Okay, not a very long one. Let's see what it says. Returning. It is odd being here again after losing myself. I don't feel like part of this, and yet I feel like I am here for something. Odd. This restoration is not right. It's not that it's wrong, just that it will only rebuild, not restore. Rebuilding is about slicing and fixing on the outside. Rebuilt trees make fences and walls. Restoration is about growth and life on the inside. Restored trees make fruit and shade. She is making sure that the tree has begun to grow again. She there is probably Yisha. What is Dene? What is this kingdom? I have read of the Dene and the people. I have lived in Dene the place. I have spoken Dene the language. A kingdom is made of both life and belief. It is only real with both. Lives without belief is kingdom of cards, only waiting to fall. Belief without lives is a kingdom of dead, only waiting to live. I know a little, but I only think I know more. I see a little, but I only think I see more. I understand a little, but I only think I understand more. I seek a little, and I know I will find more. I can never know, see, and understand. I can only ever know, see, and understand more. I talked to many people today, but I don't really know them. How can I know other people? They are revealed only in their words and actions. I suppose only really in their actions. Words are easy. I talked to many people today. I am growing, and I am growing anxious. I am growing weary, I am growing closer, I am growing up, and I am growing impatient, and I am growing leery, and I am growing wise, and I am growing less and less. First time chatter, Sleepy Otter, good morning to you. First time watching, welcome to the channel. Have I read Sharper's journals? We have read one chap's journals. His name was... Doug, I think. The chap who had the office in Teledan. We've read his journals. My seeking feels like it comes to an end. Now I feel like I am called higher to become lower. I will find them again. They are calling me. I don't know why, but I will know when I find them. I remember what they showed me before, and I must find that again. I hear them even now calling me. She has heard them. I can't resist. I am going. So maybe this is Doug Sharper's Relto. Well... what we have is we have one linking book which doesn't have the lock on it. Oh, and you can't unlock most of these. So we only have one option. And that looks like somewhere new. Okay. Now, if this is consistent with the office book... oh! Didn't mean to smash that. Nope, that is not a door. This is a very dark environment. Okay, right, so we've got a door there. We have a bunch of doors up on that balcony. And we have a path down there and a path over there. But this does not look like Teledan. This could be Dene.
Hello.
Oh.
Test, Victor, are we on? Okay. Okay then. Hello, everyone. Hi. thanks to Victor, we've gotten some additional Denis technology working. It should be quite useful in sending messages here from the Dakota to the numerous neighborhoods as one more way to keep you informed of how things are progressing. Let me begin by once again welcoming newcomers to Denis. We're very pleased to have you. I know I've spoken with a few of you in person, but to those of you I haven't met yet, welcome to the restoration. The DRC and restoration engineers have been working very hard to put things in order. As you've probably noticed, various areas of the island, Agura, have been opened over the past few weeks, with quite a bit more scheduled over the next few days, weeks, and months to come. We are also working on opening up several new ages. And we know that many of you have been given access to ages that haven't gone through any kind of process yet. And we certainly do not encourage use of any unapproved books. But let's just say that with your safety uppermost in our minds, we're pushing to approve those ages just as quickly as we can. Oh, and several of you have asked what you can do to help with the restoration effort. As you may already know, the Denis keys have the ability to determine their precise location here in the cavern as well as in other ages. Much of this functionality is governed here in the cavern by the Great Zero. Victor has recently succeeded in getting portions of the Great Zero functioning again, but he tells me it still needs to be calibrated. We'll soon begin to focus on another island area, the ferry terminal and its associated docks. We actually had some restoration engineers do some diving, and they found a sunken boat that we hope to raise at a later date. Before that, however, we will inspect the docks and approve them for public access. Now, let's see. Yes, outside the cavern, Garisen continues to progress nicely. Victor's team has recently made some discoveries that'll enable us to open up more of the interior space. The wall is what we call it. Members of our team are also working on another age that should be opened within the next few weeks. Perhaps we will post some pictures. I will end by addressing some peculiar events that have been occurring. Odd stones, books, cloths, and pages have been reported appearing from time to time. Rather than insist, probably unsuccessfully, that you not use these oddities, the DRC will for now simply wash its hands of any consequence arising from their use. In other words, if you use them, you do so at your own risk. We will continue to remove these artifacts if they're found, but so far that has proved fruitless. But, well, I'm sorry to say it this way, but anyone involved in the placing of these books will be banned from the cavern.
Banished.
To end on a good note, thanks for all the continued help to all of you and patience as Denis slowly begins to grow again.
Wow. I mean, like, brilliant way of making the archaeological find of, you know, all of human history sound so corporate. There is a lot to unpack there. Right, so this is all from the expansion to Denis. Okay. So in that case then, we might want to save this content for later. So I'm going to ask the chat for a little bit of gameplay guidance here. Is this an area that we should not be going through? Should we be focusing on Teledan and the other 3 ages from the main plinths in the Relto book? Have I accidentally kind of got sidetracked onto DLC content? Or is this an integral part of solving the Teledan mysteries? Jaffras has redeemed Gehn that we should not be exploring this area right now. famous Orange Lake in Kivir. Good morning, Jaffrus. Good morning to you. So yeah, if this is DLC content, I'm gonna assume we should probably make our way back to our relative, because I think we can get back here, because we have, here we go, yeah, we have, that's this book right here, so we can get back there, no problem. Now, what have we done in Teledarn? We've opened up the sluice. That's the sort of main thing that we've done in there. Now, I still have no idea what we picked up in that book room, of course, but we've got one more tea towel to find. Yeah, there's a thing there. I thought I saw it as we were going up the stairs. Now, is this going to be another office? Oh, and here's the final one. Nice. For the most part, the 4 pedestal ages of the base game, the rock panels and Denis parts are expansion 1. Oh, right, okay, so this is not for Teledarn. And the shell books in the Relto are the 2nd expansion. Right. So this is a different thing. Okay. So we can get down here, but again, this is well, this is not somewhere that we can. We're rotating. That panel I just used is part of the base game. Okay. This game is very confusing. Sharper's office is base. There may be 1 or 2 others. Okay. If it's a handprint journey cloth, it's part of the base game. Ah, that's a good... That's good, good information. Well, here we appear to be somewhere that... Oh, no, we have a machine of infinite complexity. Excellent. What do we have? No. No, none of these are buttons. Oh, okay. Fine. They added the expansions using areas from the base game, so there is a bit of overlap. Okay. Right, is there anything else in the sewers here? because of course it might be. I would say the most likely scenario here is that, like, we're clearly on a tower which is rotating all the way around, so this sewer can't be terribly large. We are probably, I would say, on one of the other four, or on one of the other three starting areas, starting ages. That would be my guess here. Now that's one way. Yeah, okay. Something's been eating something down here. Now hang on a minute. I would have thought that one of these I'd have thought that one of these wide spokes, or maybe I've miscounted on how many of those there are. Yeah, right. So we have just done a loop. So I think there are bars on all of those wider ones. Going on the internal ones doesn't make any sense, right? Because that'll just get us back to the courtyard that we can't get out of anyway. It might well be, if this is one of the other three ages. Yeah, those aren't 90-degree turns, so I think there's actually 5 of them. It might well be that if this is one of the other 3 ages, we can't get out of here until we change something using that age's actual intended linking book, rather than from the stone tablet. But I'm just going to check, just to make sure, yes, we have bars in every single one of these. Yes, yes. Yeah, now we're back round to the start. Okay, back to Relto. And let's hit up the wardrobe as well, because, you know, I'm not wearing this DRC uniform. Oh wow, we've got lots of options now. Nah. What were we wearing before? Explorers. Ah, there we go. Yes. Go on. Give me my channel colours back. There we go. Perfect. Oh, no, don't quit. What? Why would they put a quit button there? Not a fan of the DRC. Well, I mean, like, so far I don't really get a great vibe from them. Like, I don't know. Oh, hey, look, this book is now available. Interesting that Teledan is second on the bookshelf, but is first in the... Oh. What? Did we click the wrong thing? That Design Feels journal. Oh. Hello. Cool. Is this the same? So it's Teledarn. Yeah. Yeah, this is the same. We do not have the same journal as the other. So yeah, it must be Doug Sharper's Relto book that we were in. This is confusing, isn't it? Okay. What do we need? We need one more of these. And it must be related to opening up the gate. Yeah? Because we came through here. We'll get this open once we have all of the journey cloths. And we're missing one. Okay. The one that we're missing must be related to this gate that we've just opened. Now, what? It can't be to do with shrooming. I mean, opening this gate kind of has done very little, because the water's super low right now. I mean, is it to do with trapping shroomy in here? I guess it could be. We would need to go. I would need to go back to the journals to try and read up about like how you attract shrooming in here. We've seen two devices which have been somewhat related to, I don't know, dropping something into the water. And then we've got a like what looks like a harpoon device. So you've got this thing, which certainly looks like it's going to drop something into the water, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. We've also got a ladder out the top of that building there. So there's an exit that we've missed somehow. Yeah, okay. So somehow we need to get up there. Well, yeah, we've got these weights here. I wonder if we use the harpoon gun to hit the weights. Possible, possible. The lore in these games are so different. So, we'll come back to the harpoon gun in just a second. But yeah, so this thing... No, it's not really dropping anything into the water. It's like... I don't know. It sort of looks a bit like bait, doesn't it? It sort of looks like it's a flying thing. It looks like it would attract shroomy, right? Like it's a bait pretending to be flapping around or something. So, if we look here... Yeah, zoom me in. Nice. Ooh, you gotta be like... Okay. There we go. There we go. You just checked. It was written as a gift to the Lord of a Guild of Caterers. Yes, yes, we read that in Sharper's Journal, I believe. Here we go. Is the final cloth going to be in here? Okay, so we've got an exit out the side. Oh, yep, final cloth. Oh no, we've gone and put the shirt on immediately. I mean, to be fair, at least this one's a bit cooler. Ooh. That sounded like something, didn't it? Is there anything of relevance on this table? Perhaps not. Now, where's this going to lead us? Oh, secret entrance. Okay, so now that we have all of the tea towels, let's go and see what's behind this door. This is very dark. Hang on. Let's walk backwards so that we can actually... Oh no! We are teleported.
Your journey has begun. You can't imagine how these small things affect the future. But someday you will. You will return. Many paths have brought me to this place. The path of my great-grandmother, bringer of destruction. The path of my grandfather, the rebuilder of pride. The path of my mother, writer of dreams. And of my father, my dear father, the caretaker of burdens. And I knew that at the end of such great paths must lay a great purpose. I returned to the cleft to find it. Cleft. The fissure in the desert, the wound in the earth, the path to things beneath the surface. It was there I sought to find my purpose. It was from there I came to know the dead underground city of Denis. These Denis people who are now gone came thousands of years ago to the shelter of the cavern to return to leastness. They found solace in their smallness in the dark. And so did I. But light is powerful in the darkness. Did you see the hidden caves and the cages? It is where the proud would keep the least. The least were only animals, after all. Animals that could blink. They could be put to work or play. They could ease the burden of the proud and fill their free time with entertainment. Quietly as Denise slept, their lives were taken because the proud make the rules. This wasn't the first time such a blasphemy was part of Denis. The histories whisper of it, like Fatug the Acher or King Asimlef. And even in this age, it may not be the last. And now to these pillars. These 4 pillars around you are the very being of the Bahro. You must take them. They will bring a great treasure to Relto, your age, the island in the clouds. Relto will be their keeper for only a brief time.
Okay. Nice. And then?
Your journey has begun. You can't imagine how these small things affect the future.
Oh, it's pre-recorded. Fine. Yeah, there is a lot to unpack in there. Oh, I guess we can jump to the next pillars. But yeah, okay. So Yisha has obviously been doing a lot of reading. Been doing a lot of reading about the history of the Denis. And yeah, spoiler alert, the Denis, not a very nice group of people, apparently. Which we kind of know from the Book of Atrus, right? Because, yeah, they're really big on having, like, a caste system and stuff. Oh! Oh, maybe that's intentional. But here we go, look! We've got a pillar! Check that bad boy out. Well, my friends, we are done with Teledan. Excellent. Do you know what? I'll keep the tie-dyed shirt. It's actually pretty great. We are done with Teledan. GG's, GG's. Which one do we want next? But yeah, so the Denis, they were really big on having a caste system, and like they had kings and stuff. They weren't like, I don't know. They're not like quite the enlightened civilization that Atrus sometimes made them out to be, perhaps. I mean, maybe they weren't all bad. I mean, obviously, but yeah. So, which age next? Shall we try and go for number 2 in the book, which is... So we've got mushrooms is Teledan. We've got like mountains is going to be Galeason. The laws contributed by the proud are their security and their undoing. Such laws make disobedience a virtue and obedience a sin. You would recommend Garrison. Cool. Not a great place to live if you weren't from the right family or good enough to get into the right guild, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Right, which one is Garrison? That one's got a tree on it. That one's trees. There we go. That's the lightning mountain. Nice. Yeah, cool. It's gonna be this one then, isn't it? Garrisene's on the shelf now. So what's this book then? It's also possible they're being retconned into slavers like they did to the Dwemer and Elder Scrolls. Wouldn't know. Maybe Book of Ti'ana would shed light on them. Yeah, as I've said previously, Book of Ti'ana is still on the list. I'm still working my way through Dune Messiah. I don't read it. My reading time is basically when I go to the gym, I hit the gym, shower afterwards, and then chill out in the cafe for a bit. That's my reading time at the moment. Here we go. I kind of like it. Brutalist architecture. Underrated. Underrated architecture, for sure. Please retrieve your key. Interesting. And what's that symbol underneath it? Oh. Well, that can't stop me. Okay, well there's nothing down here. Yeesh is talking about the Least, or Barrow. Not sure if it's the first time they're mentioned, or if there is previous lore. So, I don't think I've come across that term before, but from context, it's sort of clear what she's driving at. Whoa, that made me jump. I wasn't expecting it to, like, jump up like that. These are lockers, are they? This is the closest that Myst has ever looked to being Quake. Yeah, I would agree with that. Aha! Huh. Ah. Good jumping. This is going to get really easy to get lost in if all of these corridors look identical. Oh, there's a crack that we can slip through. Oh, I didn't even twig that was a ladder either. Oh man, right. Oh! Well, we can use that ladder on that side to get up out of there. Okay. Before we go take to that path, though, can we see if there is much more in this direction? Oh no, that's the end. So wait, hang on. Was this the only path available to us, or did we branch earlier? We might have to go back and check later on, though. Let's push forward for now. Oh, yeah, right. We've got cones to mark the way. God. When the cones start kicking you off the platform you're balancing on. Right, so that's where we walked in from. Doesn't look... Oh, there isn't it. Hang on, what happened? Oh, we went into third person view. Okay. What? This also sounds like it's crazy loud as well. But okay. So we've now got ourselves deposited somewhere. Ah, we have our first journey cloth. Excellent. So we've got some pistons, a gear, elevator. Elevator up, elevator down, and doors. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's got no power. That's definitely doing something. Oh. Well, those were lit up whilst that was going down. So I guess this is like some kind of potential energy generator. Turn the pistons on. There we go. So does that actually generate us the power now? No. Maybe we just have to do them all in order. Go ahead and turn the volume down on this age a little bit, because this, it sounds like it's very loud. So turn this on. That one won't turn on. No. Interesting. That's staying green, though. Let's try the second one first. Concrete wall goes, whee! Okay, here we go. Let's try number 2 first. Come on. No. Okay. 1 definitely engages. Whatever it is, you don't have a huge amount of time to do whatever it is you're going to do with it. Like, the symbol here very much looks like a set of pistons. So it feels like, well, in fact, like, look at what we have. We've got them up here above us, right there. Is it not? Is that not that? I don't know, maybe. It feels like this is trying to start an engine or something. strange, because you got... I mean, this is the cog, right? You got 5 symbols, but 4 buttons. Yeah, it's definitely not doing it. It's doing absolutely nothing whilst the other thing's not going. You love the whole concept for this age. Like, this might be something that we're supposed to figure out. It might be something that we're supposed to find a journal to tell us about. Well, hang on. Can we keep it going? Maybe we run back and forth. No. I'm not doing it. Like, the first one's staying down. Maybe it's a question of getting them into the right order. But yeah, the first one stayed down. That's great and everything. Maybe we need to move the first one back up? It's strange because the second one starts out green and then it turns purple over time. You had a silly thought about Revelation recently. Go for it, Spiper. If this is green, it's green, and then it's like... And then it... Oh no! No, they stay... These two stay green, these two are purple. Yeah, and then that's gonna fade. Interesting. These are also lighting up. Oh! We've got switches here and here. Okay, fine. So we have more buttons to try. Nev Eagleson redeemed. What do you see for 500? Yeah, so we've got 2 switches which are lighting up over there. What would have happened if the breakout had occurred before we restored the power? We'll have to have a think about that one. Okay. No. Let's do the first one first, because the first one will engage. Let's run it back and forth like we were doing before. Right, first switch engages. Go. Nice. Top you up. Handy, we're getting there. crank that up to the max. Okay. Okay, hang on. What would have happened if the blackout had occurred before we restored the power? Well, to restore the power, restoring the power is what gave us access to various systems around Ti'ana, wasn't it? And if the breakout had occurred and they... I mean, I guess we'd have still had to restore the power, but we'd have had to do a bit of climbing to get there. Maybe. Maybe. Nev Eagleson says, I undid it. I don't understand what I undid. I undid it again? What? Well, I don't understand. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to just press it and just not touch anything. Maybe. Well, now it's not doing anything. Oh, no, okay. Okay. Right, okay. Okay. I think we're making progress now. I think we're making progress. Man, that time delay, though. Okay. And then we'll top this up again, and then maybe the other switches will now work. Maybe. Go, go, go. Pull it. No, it still does nothing. Okay. Hang on. Now repeat, but put the gear clamps down. Oh, man. Nev is literally telling me how to solve the puzzle, and I still don't get it. Okay. Pressing the pedals has gone and put the clamps away, but that can't be correct because no, wait, unless we want to put the clamps away. Are the clamps what's actually preventing it from engaging. In which case, why did we need to bring them out at all? What? No, that doesn't make any sense. They started off up. Okay, okay. Well... Oh, look, it engages with the giant thing. Well, does that now give us all the power we need for whatever it is we need to do? Maybe. Well, I'm hoping for a door to open somewhere. Whatever it is, it's very loud. Okay, so that's now not going to engage at all. Yeah, I'm going to turn down my volume slightly, because that's a bit too much. Incidentally, guys, start having a think about where you want the raid to go today. Great to have you, Jasper123. Have a great rest of your weekend. See you soon. This would seem to indicate that the door should now have power. So is there something that we're supposed to do with these doors to open them? Sorry for the backseating, but I saw you had the solution, but were just accidentally pressing backwards to them. Yeah, I mean, the controls are a little bit fiddly in some regards here. But, yeah, thanks. What we are supposed to do next is still a little bit of a mystery, but I tell you what we can do. We can Relto book back out of here, because having this powered on might have changed something else in the age for us now. No dead end is ever a dead end in URU. You always have the ability to get back to wherever you need to go. Ugh, why you sidestep like that? So, pop that one down. Teledan is done. We do not want to hit the journey cloth. We want to go back where we goes. Is there a window we can break through or a knocker? You have a decent hint that isn't too spoilerish, but you're going to give me a moment. Maybe next stream if I'm still stuck. Aha. Well, now that we've got the power on, there might be something else that we can do round here. But, as you say, we're going to be ending the stream in around about 5 minutes' time. So it's a good opportunity to have a little bit more of an explore of Gehn anyway. Because there may well be other paths that we are... Ah, that's where we started off. There may well be other paths open to us here. Including this stone tablet, for example. Let's check it out. Ah, you don't need to toggle the lock tab. Oh, well, I was toggling the lock tab more as an indication to myself that this is the active book that we're working on, if that makes sense. Now, this is a very nice view from the top of Denis. Whoever owns this apartment is clearly... What have we got here? Looks like a little bit of cloth underneath, doesn't it? But, well, this appears to not be very much, except to show us this tablet. Interesting. Let's grab a screen. Wow, we're going to have had an entire stream where I haven't even needed to show you guys the notebook at all yet. So, that's a thing. I don't think there's anything else here. And I don't think we can get... I don't think there's anything else here. There doesn't seem to be anything to interact with on this tablet. So I think that must just be a visual clue for something, which I think is maybe something we need later. And but then we just relto out. Any speculations on the purpose of this place? Well, I mean, there's a door behind this tablet, so I assumed it's just like it's someone's flat, you know, someone's apartment. I'm not sure there's I'm not sure I have any further context for any speculation, in honesty. You don't remember if I have it yet, but if you haven't, next time you're in Reltro, have a flick through the Relto book. Okay. Oh yeah, we do have some island customization stuff, don't we? That we've done. Now, where is our Relto book? This is it, isn't it? Oh, what is that? The purpose of the age we're exploring. Oh, the Galician, you mean? Oh, we can get water. So we got water coming down from the top, which is one of the things that we've just opened up in our book. What's the other thing, though? So we've got water flowing. So if you turn that off, does it stop? Because it certainly wasn't here before, but I assume you've kind of got to link out and link back in for it to take effect. This one, no idea what that's doing. Yeah, I think that's really nice. I think that's really nice. And do you know what? Going to who I presume is Doug Sharper's Relto. Oh, that's a pretty spicy. That's a pretty spicy one, isn't it? Okay, well, my friends, that's going to be all we have time for today's stream. So, if you're watching on YouTube in the future, thank you very much for watching. This has been the latest episode of URU Complete Chronicles. Thank you, everyone on YouTube, for hitting that 500 subscriber milestone. Thank you very much for all of the shares and the subscribes and the likes and the comments. I know that at the moment I'm a little bit behind schedule in responding to everyone's comments. I've still got some comments, from like episode 1 of URU, which is now like a few weeks ago. I've been very busy over the last couple of weeks making thumbnails and stuff for the new games that we've just started playing. But, my plan is to get back on top of responding to everyone's comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now. Okay, for those of us